I got my aunt fired by telling the truth about where the money from my college fund was really going. My parents died when I was 12, and my mom's sister Elaine became my guardian. She already had 2 kids, a husband who was between jobs for most of my teens, and a loud personality that filled every room. Everyone said I was lucky she took me in. I believed that too. My parents left a small trust, nothing huge, but enough to cover community college or trade school if I was careful. Elaine told me she was managing it responsibly, and that I shouldn't worry about money, just focus on school. Except I was always worrying about money. I needed fees paid late. My band instrument rental was suddenly too expensive. When my laptop broke junior year, she told me to use the school library computers because luxuries build character. Meanwhile, her kids got new phones every year, family vacations to Florida, a backyard pool installed because the boys needed exercise. Anytime I asked about the trust, she'd say, "It's invested. Markets fluctuate. You wouldn't understand." By senior year, cracks started showing. I got accepted into a state university with partial scholarship and asked how much the trust had grown. She hesitated, then said it was smaller than expected. Fees, emergencies, family needs. I believed her until one night I came home early from work because my shift was canceled. Elaine was at the kitchen table on her laptop, banking website open. My name was on the account, my trust account. I froze. I wasn't snooping. It was right there. Transfers labeled home improvement, vacation reimbursement, credit card balance. Tens of thousands over the years. I didn't confront her. I went to my room and felt sick. The next morning, she acted normal, humming, asking if I wanted pancakes. 2 weeks later, my financial aid office emailed saying my remaining tuition wasn't covered and asked if I had access to personal funds. That broke something in me. I asked Elaine again directly how much money was left. She snapped. Told me I was ungrateful, that she sacrificed everything. That raising me cost money and I owed the family. I said nothing. I just emailed the trust administrator whose name I found buried in old paperwork from my mom. He called me the next day, asked if I was safe, asked if I knew withdrawals required, beneficiary consent once I turned 18. I didn't. He didn't audit. Everything unraveled fast. Elaine worked as a finance manager at a local nonprofit. Irony didn't miss me. The trust company contacted their legal department, then her employer, then a lawyer. She screamed at me when she got the call, threw a glass against the sink, said I ruined her life, said I should have talked to her instead of ratting her out. Her husband wouldn't look at me. Her kids avoided me like I was contagious. I moved out that night to a friend's couch. The investigation took 3 months. Elaine had drained over $48,000. The nonprofit fired her quietly but immediately. The trust was partially recovered through liens and repayment plans. I had to defer a semester, but I didn't lose everything. Elaine was charged with financial exploitation of a dependent adult. She took a plea deal, probation, mandatory repayment. She told the family I lied. Most of them believed her. She sent me a message the night the deal finalized, said she loved me, said she never meant to hurt me, said having control over the money made her feel powerful for once, like she wasn't failing at everything else, said I took that from her. I didn't reply. I started school the following spring. Smaller apartment, 2 jobs, no safety net, but the money that was left is actually mine now. The trust administrator calls me directly. Every time I buy a textbook or pay tuition, I think about how quiet my life is without Elaine in it, how expensive honesty can be, and how sometimes telling the truth doesn't make you feel brave or righteous, just lonely and exhausted, but still right.